There hasn't been a new F-Zero game in 18 years. Why hasn't Nintendo made a new F-Zero game? More like Nintendo, am I right? I played a bit of GX and a bit of the SNES game, but now I've played an F-Zero game on the GBA, F-Zero GP Legends. So let's get straight to it.
Select your mode.
This game has a story mode, Grand Prix, a Zero Test, which allows you to play 48 different missions, and it has multiplayer with either one game pack or two. The story mode is a main mode of this game. It has a full story with different characters and cutscenes. There's a bunch of characters besides Captain Falcon. There's Rick Wheeler, Lisa Brilliant, Samurai Garo, Black Shadow, Zoda, and I know what you're thinking. Who? Well, let me try to explain the story really quick. So Captain Falcon is hunting down Zoda and he finds Rick Wheeler. Meanwhile, Zoda's trying to mess with Black Shadow's trying to kill everyone. Okay, let me back up. So in the beginning of the game, it starts off with the Rick Wheeler character, and he meets up with Captain Falcon. By the way, the music in this game is top notch. The very first cutscene already has amazing music. They probably told the music producer, listen, this is just a cutscene, you don't have to go too far, just make a quick jingle or something, keep it simple. This song plays when Captain Falcon is talking, but Rick Wheeler doesn't get any music. But what about the actual gameplay? You know, the races and the button presses and whatnot. Well, it plays akin to the Super Nintendo one with the Mode 7. Every car controls differently, and there's lots of tracks. By default, A is the gas, B is brake, the shoulder buttons drift, and you boost by pressing L and R. But you can change the controls around. I prefer B for the attack, and the shoulder buttons for the brake. But since the Game Boy only has two face buttons, I had to make the boost up on the D-pad. As you progress the story, you unlock more missions, and the cool thing about this game is that you get to play both sides of the story. For example, in one of the cutscenes with Lisa, like I mentioned earlier, she lost her memory in the game. And she finds Zoda, and Zoda tells her that she's Samurai's husband, and she doesn't remember, so he challenges her to a race. And if she wins, he'll return her memory, because he apparently knows how to do that. So when you win the race, he says, oh, he was just kidding about knowing how to restore her memory. But if you're playing the Zoda part of the story with the same interaction, he mentions that he also was kidding. So it's basically the same outcome for this part, but it's like an alternative reality. Imagine if I had an alternative reality where I played a different game. Hey everyone, today I'm going to be playing F-Zero GX now. Where did I put the... Oh, sorry about that. I don't mind these diamonds and gold coins. I have so much money, I don't know where to put it. I'll go put this in my 4th house. I'll be right back. Damn it, I chose the wrong F-Zero game. The different scenarios all lead towards a Grand Prix at the end, and Captain Falcon is just another character in this game. Basically, Garo was poisoned, Lisa lost her memory, and Rick Wheeler's hunting down a criminal. Every conflict in the F-Zero world can be fixed by racing. Next time I go to the groceries, I'm going to ask the cashier if I can race for my stuff. In the end, you get to see how the entire story plays out from different views, but I found the most interesting story was Black Shadow's. Every character pretty much has an interaction with him. In his story, he beats Captain Falcon and becomes the leader of everyone in the universe. That's a crazy story. That's like playing a Mario game and you play as Bowser and you actually destroy the Mushroom Kingdom and kill Mario. And yes, I know, this F-Zero game is the weird one with the story from the anime. But it technically was the last F-Zero game released in North America. And there needs to be a new F-Zero game one day. Hopefully in the not too distant future.
75 years later.
Finally, after all these years, Nintendo's going to announce a new F-Zero game. Let's watch the direct.
Race as a legendary roster of characters on high-speed circuits. Start your engines and get set for a new racing experience. An almighty classic returns.
Captain Toad's F-150 Racing.